What's up again, YouTube? This is Alpha Omeganium here with another Pokemon Online Simulator battle. And this battle is going to be against Sirion. And this is going to be the team that I had in the last video, which basically is my standard team, but has the Prankster Sableye and my support Cresselia. So I'm going to reveal the secret move that I talked about in my last video that I have on my Prankster Sableye. So I'm going to be facing off against a standard sand team. So I'm just going to show you how it went. I'm going to lead off with my Sableye, and he's going to lead off with his Tyranitar. Now I'm going to fear him to set up, so I'm just going to taunt him to see what he does. He's a Dragon Dancer, so that's going to be a good call for me. So now I'm going to set up the Will-O-Wisp just to burn him so that he doesn't have a chance of hitting me in any way. So he's going to go for a Stone Edge. It does a little less than half. So I'm just going to switch out now just to get a set off. So I think I'm going to switch out into my Tentacruel. And I'm just going to try to set up a couple of Skulls. He's going to miss the Stone Edge on my switch. And so now I think at some point he's going to switch out after the taunt ends. Sorry, just made a little belch. So now he's going to switch out into his Scizor, which was actually a very bad move on his part, because now I'm going to set up a couple of Toxic Spikes, and I'm just going to try and get a Scald on him, hoping to get a burn also. So he's going to go for a Superpower. I don't know why he would have gone for that. It's definitely not going to do anything. It's going to bring down his attack. And I'm going to get the burn on this turn with the Scald, so it's going to really just ruin his Scizor completely. So I think he's choice banded because he's only going for the superpower, and it's kind of things are not really looking good for him at this point. So I'm going to set off a second layer of Toxic Spikes because I figure that he can't really do anything to me now. So he's just going to go for another superpower as far as I know. No, he's actually going to switch out into his Hippowdon, which is going to take the poison from the Toxic Spikes, and I'm going to go for a Scald. That's going to do half damage. The Toxic Spikes is going to bring him down to less than half, so I know I can kill this thing off with one more Scald, and the Hippowdon is going to go down. So let's see what his next Pokemon is. He's going to go out into his Aron, which is a Shell Bell Sturdy. So I'm going to predict the Endeavor and go out into my Sableye. I'm now going to reveal the secret move. This Sableye actually packs a move packs the Trick. Yes, this Sableye has Trick, but not just any Trick. It packs the Lagging Tail. Now, a lot of people probably may not know what the Lagging Tail is, but the Lagging Tail basically slows down any Pokemon that holds it. So, yeah, now that he's switched out into his thing, so yeah, technically so he's going to set up a substitute as I switch out into my Tentacruel, and I'm going to try to set up a couple of Scalds just to eliminate this, the sub. I think he's going to go for an Earth Power at this point, and yeah, he goes for it. And so I'm going to go for another Skull just to take him out. And I think, do I take him out at this turn? No, he switches out into his Starmie. So I'm just going to stay in and just go for the Scald. Does a pretty nice chunk, and the poison is going to start racking up from him on the Toxic Spikes. So now he's kind of in a pickle at the moment, so I'm going to switch out into my Meganium to take just about anything that he has. He has the hidden power. I'm not sure what kind it is because it doesn't really do anything to me. It probably might have been judging by the damage, it's definitely not electric, so I'm not sure what it is. He goes next for the Ice Beam, and he gets a crit on it, so that's not looking good for me, at least for my Meganium. Anyways, so I'm going to go out into my Choice Scarf Terrakion and hopefully just take it out with a Stone Edge in case if it tries to switch out, but he stays in, goes for the Surf. I live the Surf, thankfully, And so I'm just going to, yeah, the poison is going to add up and it's going to take him down, so I don't need to kill it off with anything else. So I think, yeah, I'm going to switch out now into my Cresselia to just take whatever move he has. He's going to go for a superpower again, which again is not going to help him out at all. And I'm just going to play it safe, and I think I'm going to set up maybe a Reflect or go for an Ice Beam, either or. So he's going to switch out, back out into his Heatran, and I'm just going to go, yeah, for the Reflect. And so, let me see, I think I'm going to make, probably going to set up another sub as far as I see it. So I'm just going to paralyze him again just to crip him doubly and hopefully get some more damage on him. He predicts a switch and goes out into the Earth Power, but I decide to stay in anyways. So I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam to see how much it'll do, and he definitely resists that really nicely. So he's going to get a Fire Blast off on me. I take it pretty nicely, so yeah, I think I'm going to switch out now, yeah, into my Victini to take whatever he has. And he's going to miss that Fire Blast, thankfully. And I know he's in the range where I can just kill him off with a Focus Blast. And it hits, and he goes down. So now he has 3 pokes left, whereas I have 5. Let me see who he switches out to now. He switches out into his Aron. That's what it's called. So I'm going to switch out into my Sableye again, predicting the Endeavor. It's not going to do anything to me. So he's going to go for a Toxic and miss it. So I'm going to try and Will-O-Wisp him now just to break the Sturdy so that he has no way of taking me out. Fortunately, I do have the Balloon, and he has the Earthquake, which actually was a good play on my part that I got the Balloon. So I'm going to trick him now, give him the Balloon, and I'm going to take the Shell Bell. Yeah, I'm going to take the Shell Bell away from him, so he has no way of recovering back any health. So I'm so glad that I had this Sableye out, because if I didn't, this Aron would definitely sweep my team ridiculously, especially because I think it's a level 1 Aron, which really doesn't surprise me. I forget who was the one that popularized this. It was one of the well-known guys here on YouTube. I'm not sure, but he's going to go for an Earthquake. Look at how much it does. Nothing. Basically nothing. So I'm just going to finish him off with a Sacred Sword, and that Aron is just going to go down easily. So now he has 2 pokes left, and I just basically got rid of his #1 sweeper. So I think I'm going to just stay in and go for the Sacred Sword, yeah, and that's going to take him out. So his last Pokemon, I'm just going to wait for him to pop up. He has the Tyrannosaur. So I'm just going to finish that one off with a Sacred Sword, I think, and that will be the game. So great game, Sirion. Sorry to ruin your Aron there, but hey, that's just how it is. So that will be the game. So if you guys like the battle, rate, comment, subscribe. So as always, this is Alpha Omeganium signing out. Thanks so much.